This is a quick high-level video that will highlight the accessories and modifications added to this snowblower for the purpose of giving you some ideas that will help you make your life easier with your snowblower. Lights. Now this snowblower came with a light, but I've added another 1,500 lumens with this cheap $25 off-road light that I bought off of Amazon. Because this snowblower already came with the light, I was able to just tap off the existing plug. I'm not worried about the additional power consumption because it is LED. Although 1,500 lumens should generate quite a bit of heat. Another item I have is a very short extension for my electric start, which I have here. I have some real nice clips that fit on there, but I haven't figured out how to mount it or where to mount it. And don't make fun of my electric start, I'm getting old. So the electric start's right here, and the extension cords can be quite large or unyielding. So I have this guy right here to help me out. That way I can plug it in freely when I need it. So that when I have, big gloves on, of course, once you get working, you get hot and take all your gloves off and everything, but still, it's more convenient than trying to fight it in here close to the engine. Have a key lanyard, so I just found a convenient place to tie it off and to keep it from unraveling. Sometimes I'll just use some flame, and sometimes I'll just use some glue to keep it knotted. And so I have a knot tied on the other end too, because I don't have any small children or someone who thought I said they could borrow it anytime they wanted to. So I just can leave my key in there permanently, and then this will also keep it from being lost. And then there's the all-important Impeller Mod, where you add some length to the thrower paddle. In my case, it's curved. A flat one would be easier to modify, so I'm having to deal with a curve here. And I'm going to talk about what I'm doing. So anyway, you can get some ideas from that. So here's what they gave me to unclog the chute with. And of course, I don't ever want to use this thing. I don't want it to clog to begin with. So I'm going to close that distance, that gap between the impeller throwing paddle and the housing. So I was looking for something to buy when I realized that I had leftover material from sealing my garage door. And I think this stuff is great. It's beveled. So we have a nice little edge there for the wipe, and it's also kind of thick on one end to mount if I need to, give it some rigidity. Haven't decided whether I want it grooves up or grooves down, but there's plenty of ways to adhere the wipe to the impeller. And of course I have plenty of material, because I learned that I have a 16-foot garage door, so I ordered like a 25-foot section, because if I ordered 16 feet, it would have been short. It's like an inch or two short. I don't know why that is, but anyway. So I have this material. I think it's perfect. It's extremely inexpensive. This material here is what goes on the bottom of the door, but it's just way too flimsy. But the threshold seal is, I think, absolutely perfect material for a wiper. It's flexible. I think it'll stay flexible in colder temperatures. And you can see where I've already cut off some material. So adhering it, I was going to use some not this particular tape, but I have on order some VHB double-sided tape. and that's very high bond, 3M very high bond material. That turns out to be what is recommended by most of the people I work with, and I kind of take their judgment seriously. I also wanted to put some clips around the edges because my impeller is curved. It's like a scoop. I wanted it to go all the way from end to end, and then I was going to put some clips on there to help secure it mechanically. And I was going to use these speed nuts. There's also some clips that are not speed nuts, they're just clips, and they have little sharp tangs that are bent down. I think they're called Tinneman clips. Having trouble finding those. I need to shop around, see if I can find some, but that would be even better than these speed nuts. I also have these mending plates. So I had some different projects where I needed to extend something. I had these are like they come in 90 degrees and straight like this. Now because mine is curved, I'm actually going to have to cut it in two and only use 2 holes. Even if I bend it, I really don't want to drill into the scoop. So anyway, so that's an option too if the very high bonding material fails. So like I said, it has a real nice profile, and I'm going to use that. It's going to be scooping this way as it's currently oriented. So I think I'm going to mount it so that it wipes this way. Now I am not going to have it completely in contact with it. I'm going to have it barely touching because I don't believe that the entire area is uniform. So if it does hit and miss, you know, as the wipe traverses the area, the scoop area to throw it out, the chute, I think I'm gonna go with this. Even though this is the way to seal the door, I think this is the way to throw the material. But anyway, that's just my opinion. So I hope that gave you some ideas on how to modify your snowblower and make life a little bit easier.